You have been applying for so many jobs and you haven't got a feedback. I can understand how that feels. It's very frustrating and I've been there myself. Now, what most students and graduates fail to understand is just because you haven't got a response, it does not mean you cannot get a job. What you're doing is you are using that as an excuse, a buffer. You're rationalizing in your mind to say, oh, I can't get a job. I'm not good enough. I haven't got the right skills. I haven't got the right experience. Whereas that is not the case. It just means that you need to try something different, apply in a different way, change your CV cover letter, change your approach, use a different method and or technique. Einstein once said, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different results, that is called insanity. Same principle applies. If you keep doing whatever you're doing, it's very likely you'll get the same results. What you want is different results. So in order to get a different result, you need to take different action. So you need to rethink what the strategy is. But most importantly, this is the Career Essentials golden tip or rule is the review system. You need to have some kind of way where you monitor and review your progress. As Dan Pena says, what gets measured gets accomplished. Now, it's best to keep count of how many you've applied every day or every week. It's also important to make note of what kind of a job application it was when you applied, which means did you apply, and keep a log of it, and have a spreadsheet, date applied, position, company, type of application, was it a CV cover letter or was it a complete full application form, and to see how many you've applied during a certain period of time, and start reviewing after about 2 weeks of consistent applications and see which ones you get responses for and which ones you don't get responses for, and just see if there's a difference in something you're doing in the ones you're getting a response for. Or if you're not getting a response at all from anywhere, this is something that happened to me, start thinking about changing your CV, your cover letter, the way it's structured, the story you're telling, the way you're structuring your answers, the type of answers you're giving. Just have a rethink and re-answer them, make them a different version, make a different version of your CV, make a different version of your cover letter, and stop applying. Repeat the process. Start reviewing again after about 2 weeks. See where you are. If you've done something different, there's a good chance you're going to get a different result. Like I said, repeat the process until you start getting the results you want. So the main distinction that you need to make in your mind is just because you haven't got a response, that does not mean you cannot get a job. It just means that you've got to try something different or alternative. So that's my advice for you today. Career Essentials. We give you honest career guidance and beyond. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this with any of your friends, family, peers, fellow students, anyone who is struggling in their job hunt. And this system, this review system, will go a long way. See you soon.